My name is Debbie Braddock. Back in September 2020 is when I started going to 1122. I came to the Church of 1122 looking for peace, and I heard Joby's message about having a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. He displayed it and how easy it was to have that relationship. I was so excited. I wanted to share it with everybody I knew. It wasn't until February 2020 that I got diagnosed with metastasized breast cancer. I was on my way home from work, and they called me to let me know that it had spread and that I needed to have a PET scan.
So I remember the first time I met Debbie when I got a call to see her urgently in the breast cancer clinic in the absence of her medical oncologist. And it was a very hard appointment because I didn't know her, she didn't know me, and I knew that my news that I would be sharing with her would just plunge her life into the sudden turmoil, and she would be in the midst of this storm.
I was not worried about myself at all. I was more worried about my family. Didn't know what to do except to turn to Jesus and ask him for guidance and help, and that I could not do this without him. As the cancer progressed, it became a reality that I would have to rely on other people. I did not know how important it would be to have a community. About 3 or 4 months later, I got a phone call from somebody from 1122, and she asked if she can pray for me. I said yes. I also mentioned to her that I had been thinking about joining a disciple group, and she said that she was involved in a all-women's group. I started going and being surrounded by a group of women who prayed over me genuinely.
So I met Debbie again at the altar at the Church of 1122 during prayer call, and she was surrounded by these group of women, some of whom I know. These were women from her disciple group that were just holding her and praying over her. And I'm like, I know you. And she's like, I know you, Dr. Advani. And I remember giving her a hug and just praying with her. I eventually became her oncologist as she requested me as the oncologist that she wanted to partner with during this cancer journey that she had embarked upon. And it was a privilege and an honor for me to be alongside her during this really difficult season of her life.
So I could see all the people that God had placed in my life and how they were all intertwined to just be a part of this beautiful story. My anxiety just started melting away. Just that peace that I can't even describe.
So I think as humans on this earth, we love to plan. We love to have control of our schedule and our calendars. But a diagnosis like cancer can really take that away from you. You can place this control and let this control be given to God. And then when you think about the events that unfold in your life, the people that God puts in your life, you really see God's hand all over it. And you see that in the midst of trials, in the midst of despair and suffering, God's glory still shines through.
I assure my children all the time that I am being healed. He is healing me in my mind, my heart, and my soul. To me, that is the most precious healing. I know one day that if I don't get the physical healing here on earth, that it will be in heaven with him.